It's Rebekah from Sapphire Coast Tarot. This will be a reading for Pisces for the 8th till the 14th of March. I hope you've had a good weekend, Pisces, and looking forward to the week ahead. I have meditated and pre-shuffled your cards, but I will do a shuffle again for you now. If you like the readings, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. If the reading does resonate with you, if you could give it a thumbs up so I know that I am giving the information out to you. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, Pisces, it's a good idea to have a look at your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign. These can be found if you just Google Natal Chart. You will be able to get the information from there. You'll just need your, if you want your rising sign, you will need your time of birth. But everything else will be available to you. It's a good idea to check out the other readings if the reading for your sun sign doesn't resonate. We did have the full moon on the 21st of February, and I found that my moon sign resonated with me more so than my sun sign for that particular week. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Pisces. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're looking at the present situation for Pisces. We have got looks like the 10 of Swords in the present situation. Okay, so how is Pisces feeling in the situation, spirits? How are they feeling? We've got the Hangman Energy. That's how you're feeling at the moment. Okay, so what is helpful for Pisces in this situation? What is and will be in their favour? What is the helpful advice for Pisces, spirits and guides? What's the advice? What will be helpful for Pisces? Okay, we've got the King of Swords, and we've also got the 7 of Cups in the helpful position for you, Pisces. Okay, let's have a look in the challenges. What is challenging Pisces? What will the challenges be for Pisces for the 8th to the 14th of March? Spirits and guides. What is the opposing energies? Opposing energies is the Knight of Pentacles. What will the outcome be for Pisces? What's advice needed for Pisces, spirits? What's advice needed for Pisces? What's advice needed for Pisces? What's the advice? What's the outcome in this situation for Pisces, spirits and guides? What's the outcome for Pisces? The outcome. The Ace of Swords. Okay, let's have a look at your reading, Pisces. Okay, in the present situation we have the 10 of Swords. Now this is air energy. This talks about intellect. It can speak of challenges, animosity and analyzation. The 10 of Swords is you are cutting through illusions. You may be feeling loss after an ending of a difficult situation. You are releasing and ready for a new beginning. A new beginning is the outcome, but will depend on your action to avert the situation. You can see here that the person here is lying down with the Ten of Swords, stabbing them in the back. So it sounds like that you've had a loss. It has been a very difficult situation for you, but this also does speak that you can take action to get a new beginning in this situation. Okay, so this is how you feel at the present time. The Hangman energy. The Hangman speaks about a period of suspension. You can look at matters from a different and fresh perspective. You may need to let go of something to gain a better understanding about this situation. You may need to make some sacrifices to get the gratification that you need. You can get an understanding though. You will be able to find a solution when you have a better understanding of the situation. Maybe you don't know all sides of the story, so you really can't make a decision to move forward as yet. Maybe this is what you're fearing. You're fearing that you're in a standstill. You're just in suspension. You're needing to find an answer, but you can't. And this is how you're feeling at the moment. As I said, you may need to sacrifice yourself to get a better solution and get gratification later on. Like you sacrifice yourself now, and later on you'll reap a better reward for it. Okay, so in the helpful advice we have the Seven of Cups and the King of Swords. We'll talk about the Seven of Cups first. The Seven of Cups is a water energy, so you could be dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, or you are a water sign. Okay, so the Seven of Cups talks about having many choices. You are feeling very overwhelmed, so you're finding it difficult to make a decision. You need to view the choices in a realistic and practical way. If you don't make a decision, you may be left empty-handed. So this card is saying be sensible with your choice. The Seven of Cups is talking about emotions, so maybe you need to take a bit more of a practical look at it and look at it from all sides. What's going to be better for you? The emotional choice or the practical choice? Or you may have 7 choices. Or who knows how many choices. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords here. You may be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, a Gemini or Aquarius. This card this is a king. They are very rational. They do prefer logic over emotion. This person often holds a job in uniform. So they could be policeman, ambulance officer, they could be in the army, anyone that wears a uniform, nurse, someone that works at Woolworths, anyone really that wears a uniform. They may have a management position. They do have a razor sharp mind, so you may feel like you are evaluated by them. They don't usually discuss their personal life. This can be an excellent friend because they do give good advice. Maybe you need to seek the advice of a person that is like the King of Swords. Maybe that this would be helpful for you because you have these choices, and as you are a Pisces and you are an emotional and you are sensitive, it might be a good idea to get into contact with a King of Swords type of person, male or female. This person is rational. They're a good friend and they will give you good advice. Don't take what they say too harshly. They just like to speak straightforward. They won't be speaking about their emotional life, but they do give some good advice. So maybe that will be helpful for you, Pisces, if you know someone like that. So you can get out of this hangman energy. Okay, so the challenge is you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a person that is steady and trustworthy. They have, you may have been waiting on this person for a long time. They are a person that you can rely on. They're very good with any area of their life, really. They're good at their work, they're good at their money, they're good at the love. They are an individual that can be relied upon for results. In regards to the Knights, in the elements, the Knights come in fast and they leave fast usually. But this one stays. He may take a long time to get there, but he does get there. So you may be dealing with a person like this. You may find this challenging, that you're waiting on them to arrive, or you're waiting on them to make a decision, or you're waiting on them to turn up. I know it can be frustrating, but this person will turn up. That's good, but it can also be a challenge as well. In the outcome, we have the Ace of Swords. We can see the two hands here holding the crown at the top with two ferns coming out. This is air energy. This talks about challenges, animosity, and analyzation. This card signifies victory and triumph over difficulties. The use of your inner strength. This card talks about having clarity. The success that you will receive is deserved. This card also talks about overcoming setbacks and adversity. You are able to cut through the confusion, and it's generally a really nice card for your future. So after the 10 of Swords, you've cut through the illusions. You may be feeling like you've had a loss after ending a difficult situation. You may have ended a relationship. You may have ended a job, but you've cut through the illusion and you now know at least where you stand in the situation. You can have a new beginning, and a new beginning for a new outcome. It will be dependent on the action that you take in this situation. So it's time to get up. If you're feeling wounded, it's time to get up and move on, move forward, leave the past behind. The Hangman tells me that you are very much in your own head. You are feeling suspended. You can't make a decision. You need to, this card's advising you to look at things in a different way. You may be looking through one lens and not both. You need to let go of something. So you may have some pride in this situation. So you need to let go of your pride possibly. You do need to make a sacrifice for a better solution. I don't know what that is. It could mean that not going for the job that you want, that you will make you happy. Go for the one that's going to provide you financial security. Or it could mean a relationship as well. You could be thinking that you need to go, you have many choices. You need to just go within and have a better look at yourself and who you match better to, who treats you better, who sees you as a queen or a king. You need to have confidence in yourself. There is a solution. You just need to understand the situation a little bit better than what you do at the moment. The helpful advice is for the choices. You may need the advice from someone who is a King of Swords type of person. They're very rational. They prefer logic over emotion. The advice from this person could be something that you need at the moment. The other scenario is that you could have a choice. These choices, one of these choices is a person that is like the King of Swords. You may have someone in your sphere that is a king. They are rational. They're a good friend. But they don't discuss their emotions. Now, you being a Pisces and a water sign, you are a very emotional, watery, nurturing type of energy. This person here will not give you what you need. This person doesn't talk about emotions. This person doesn't talk, I mean, they might be a good friend, but their way of thinking is different to the way that you think. So maybe that's what's going on here. This is one of your choices. The challenge, Pisces, is that you have someone else. Could mean that you have a knight who's interested in you. This can be a male or a female. This knight comes in, they're very secure. They're a very trustworthy person. You may have been waiting on them for a while, but you have this king here who's ready and raring to go, but they're not giving you the emotional answers that you need. But the challenge is that you need to wait on this king. Like, you're sick of waiting. You're over it. But they will eventually come through, and this is an individual that you can rely on. But they're not a king. They are a knight. Just remember that. A king is a little bit more, I suppose, they know where they are in their life. You may be dealing with an older person as well. They may be older than you. And then you may have a younger person who's interested in you as well. That's your challenge. But the Ace of Swords tells me that you will have victory and triumph over these difficulties. You need to use your inner strength and clarity. That you will succeed. You will overcome these setbacks and the adversity. You need to just cut through the confusion. You may need to just take some time out for yourself. It will all figure it out. It will all figure out by itself. But so you're not feeling like this Ten of Swords and Hangman energy, which isn't nice. Maybe you just need to step back. Look at the situation differently. Take some time out for yourself. Go and walk in nature. Go to the beach. Go to the bush. Do some meditation. Just be by yourself. Just leave them to their own devices. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I am going to read you a oracle card from the Universal Love, because I feel like this is a love situation between a king and a knight and yourself. Okay, so what's the advice? What's the advice? The advice. The advice for Pisces. What's the advice for Pisces? Okay, so we've got golden memories and we have spiritual growth. Okay, Pisces. Let's have a look at those cards. Okay, so let's have a look at the golden. How about we look at the spiritual growth first? Spiritual growth. That seems like a nice one to start off with. Okay. Spiritual growth. Okay, Pisces. This is a very special time of deep spiritual awareness and growth. Powerful changes are taking place deep within you, and it is important to nurture yourself as this occurs. Take time out to appreciate the beauty and healing energy of nature. Wonder at the trees, delight in the flowers. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Hear the sacred heart of Gaia and rejoice in the essence of nurturing spirit. Walk along the beach. Step into the waves. Feel the ebb and flow of the water and the ebb and flow of your own divinity. You will emerge from this period with a renewed sense of purpose and a heightened ability to tap into the vast pools of knowledge, inspiration, and creativity that dwell within you. So there we go. Walk along the beach. Let it surround you. Nice card. Okay. Next one is the golden memories. Golden memories. Golden. Someone is thinking fondly of you at this moment, reflecting on golden memories of precious moments spent together. He or she is someone dear to you who has passed in the world of spirit. They want you to know that all is well, and neither time nor space can separate that which is united through love. For love has no boundaries. In presence, reaches beyond walls, grievances, and lifetimes. It is not bound by borders, fears, or hurt. Love is without self, without ego, and as constant as the light of a billion golden stars. We all leave our physical body at some point, but our spirit lives eternally. Those we love are always with us. They love in our hearts, and a part of us lives in theirs. Love is never lost. Wow. Okay, Pisces. Maybe you're needing some time out to make the decision. Maybe you need to speak to someone, a loved person that you know is out there looking after you. Maybe you just need to take some time out for yourself. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Thanks, Pisces. Bye.